Manners and respect music. Manners and respect music. Sorry about that, guys. So like I said, I went to this function on Staten Island last Thursday, and I was supposed to meet this reggae band. Man, they perform nice, man. People, let me show you this. Let me show you this thing here. It's called Manners and Respect. You can see it. Manners and Respect. It's a group from Staten Island. They're also on social media. They're on social media. They're on Instagram. They're on Facebook, and they're on YouTube, I think. And yeah, Manners and Respect. It's a reggae band from Staten Island, and very nice tune, very good people. So we're gonna be they're gonna be coming on too and do an interview about their band and how how's everything going and everything like that. So we're gonna get that popping, man. Yeah, we're gonna get that popping, guys. A lot of things I have planned to do, man. I have a couple interviews coming up. I will put them on into YouTube. But if you want to come, people, and watch the interview live, most likely we're gonna do an Instagram. But what I'm gonna do, we will record because I have an interview with an artist. We're gonna have to record it. We have to record it. I can't do it live. We have to record it. Cause it's just too. We're gonna record it and put it up on social media. Put it up on YouTube. Yeah, yeah, guys. So thank you for coming in, man. I thank everyone for supporting our platform again. Listen, if 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 your guys don't watch the video, your chat can't get no publicity, or video get pushed out there by YouTube. But so far, your guys doing pretty good. I can't complain. I'm getting likes, comments, shares. I have a lot of shares when I go into YouTube. When I go into YouTube studio, I could see a lot of things different, behind the scenes. So, and plus, I'm not home. If I was home, I would be behind the scene in the computer. But as JL contractor said that he looked like this guy looked like he's gay. Do not recommend this channel. I don't know what you mean. So you mean you don't want to recommend this channel to people? That's what you're saying? Because we're having a conversation about Bob Reiner's son Nick that killed both of his parents. You don't want us to speak about that? That's what we're speaking about, nothing else. So I don't know. People jump to their own conclusion, man. Like I said, I can't control people. People gonna have to know what they want to do. People gonna have to make up their mind who they're gonna serve, who is their master, where they're getting their riches from, who are their source of power. Just like I was watching something the other day on Instagram. Was it Instagram? Yes. Oh my God, people. We have this little girl. I don't know if it's on Instagram or YouTube. I'm not sure, but she have this little girl. She have this doll, kissing the doll, hugging up the doll, like praying to the doll and doing. I'm like, what is this? So I'm like, why is she praying to a doll? Oh, the doll is for comfort. No, it's not no comfort. It's false hope. You open up this little girl into a demonomic world. That's what you're doing. She believe in an entity, a doll. What that's telling you? Where this behavior coming from already? Where this behavior coming from already? Where this behavior coming from? Where where it's coming from? Behavior, God, behaviors. Tell you people, it's a crazy world, but it's not a crazy world. We are living in the last days. So don't say it's crazy, y'all, chat. We are living in the last days, and these things will happen, and a lot more gonna happen. where people going to say, "Oh my God, I don't believe that. How could that happen? How that happened?" That's what they're going to say. How did that happen? But the Most High said these things will happen, and not to scare anyone. And the end is not yet, guys. The end is not yet. Listen, the thing about this platform is this: whatever I speak about, it could be about Ryan, or it could be about P Diddy, it could be about anyone. No one is exempt when it comes down to the word of God. So the only thing that I could give you guys is the word of God. I don't have money to give you guys. I don't have riches. I don't make no money off of YouTube like that. Not not making me off of YouTube. Not yet. I will, but it does. But that's why I need your guys' help to get the video out there. So the more people I get, the more views go up, the more watch everything go up, and I could do more for the community. That's what I want to do. I want to do things for the community, but I need resource. We all need resource. But a little bit I could do now is do a little podcasting. Podcasting is very successful, I think, and post my video, keep good content, be real, do good interviews, and and it's coming along. You know what I mean? Success will come. The only thing that works is being consistent. When you're being consistent, it will work, guys. I don't care what. See, the thing is this: it doesn't matter what you put your energy. If you're being consistent, something's gonna come back. So a lot of people put their energy into negative things, and what come back? Something come back to them. And same thing, vice versa, positive. So you are the one who will be held accountable, and that is what your chat is about. You are responsible daily, challenged at times. That's life in general. You are responsible. What you say, what you do, what come out your big trap. You are responsible. Should be no excuse for no one. You know the rules. Everyone know the rules in life, but they want to play it like they don't know. Oh, I didn't know. You do know. Be truthful. See, people, the world is not being truthful to themselves. And when you get people who lie and deceive people, then they start believing their own lies. And that's dangerous. And it's not someone coming from outside. It's always a house enemy, guys. That is what gonna hurt America. The long term, it's just like when you go to the hospital, there's different level of care. In the nursing home, in the setting, there's different type of care. You know what I'm saying, people? Different cares for every different thing. So people, once again, we appreciate the 4 people that's on. We had a couple people on the live, guys. What did you say? Who's this? Your chopping was you are transgender. Why you ignore me? I mean, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Okay, if I'm transgender, I don't know what we mean. I know I'm a man. I have kids. I have sons. You know what I mean. So I don't know how if I'm a I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you expect something else. I'm sorry how you feel. I'm sorry for your feelings, but guess what? You need to get over your feelings because what you observe is wrong and 100% untrue. See, that's your problem. What is your problem, man? What is your problem? Text manager, whatever your damn name is this morning. Don't get on my nerve this morning, man. Don't come in here. See, don't come here with propaganda, but I'm not going to feed you. But what I'm going to feed you is the word of the Most High. What brought you here this morning? Because listen, there's no coincidence that you're here. See, now I'm giving you attention. You don't want it, right? Speak up and hold your peace, man. So, let's get on with the show, man. So, this is the mother. That's the daughter. The mother, obvious in the shades. She got on the line by the son Nick, and Rob Schreiner. He also got on the line by his son, slashing, knife involved. So I don't know where he slashed. Where you think he slashed? Come on, people. That's wickedness. That's wickedness in high places. Let me tell you something. Every empire get destroyed from inside out. Never an enemy. It's always inside out. Because we love power and we destroy each other for power. The wager of sin is death. So all them people out there wishing and sending bad vibes towards your chat, guess what? I refuse a message and I send it back to the sender. You understand? I send it back to the sender. I send it back to text man, whatever his name is, text manager, whatever his name is. I send it back to your message back to you. And I don't block people. So I'm giving you the opportunity to speak up forever, hold your peace. See, people like you come on the internet, you're trying to bully people, but you're not going to bully me. Who you think you are? I know who you are. I know who you are. You know what I mean? People say what they reflect in their heart. Patsy, what you say? What's going on? Patsy mine is. Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the live. Make sure you press the like button, man. Give the video 5 likes, guys. Can we get up to 5 likes? You see, I would prefer 4 or 5 people in the chat that listen to me and say, I'm talking, making some sense, and work on my YouTube platform like that way and build an audience and get the watch time. Because if there's 4 or 5 people engaged, the watch time is going up. And I thank you. I thank for the 4 or 5 people in the chat. I thank you. I appreciate it. But I am not going to be intimidated by no one on this platform. You know what I mean? I don't know who people think they are. Some people think that because they have authority to do what? Authority to do what? I'm a human being just like you. I'm black. Yes, I'm a black man. Yes, I'm black. I'm a black person, darker skinned person, but I'm a person. I'm a human being. Number one, I'm a human being. Listen, guys, if we strip away every people's skin, everybody walk around naked, we see the true color of everybody. Everybody be one. Then people say, "Oh, yeah, this now." Here, some people use God for propaganda. Oh, God is love, so God loved me regardless of what. Stop it. You're lying to yourself. See, those are the pastors that go out and spread propaganda to the sheeps. Joel Osteen, and don't confront the people on their issues and tell them what they're doing is wrong. See, they okay with the people, they compromise with the people, and all they worry about, long as they getting the money for the church offering and they play it. And come up and say, oh, we need there's 1,000 people in here, we need $1,000, we need to make 10,000, they go to school how to prop the crowd, as they say, to work the crowd. I call them pumpet pimps. They go to school, learn how to pimp the crowd, pimp the audience, so they get money. Basically, that's what it is, money. And when you look at it, people, the majority, no, not majority, the number one issue in the world is money. Hear this now. And the reason why I'm saying that, because it doesn't matter if you're rich, you're poor. If you're rich, you just live a better life, more easier life, but you still have problems. So people are gonna say, wait a minute here. People are gonna say, wait a minute here. If I'm Rob Schreiner and I have all this money and blah blah blah, what problem could he have? You don't want his problem. You want his problem to end up like that? For someone to take your life before your time? Do you want to end up like that? That's a good life? So you better take that back. Don't ever want to be in no one's shoes. You don't know what these Hollywood hot actors and actresses did. You don't know what where you don't know. You don't know. So stop saying, "Oh man, I wish I had money and this and that. I wish I had those people." No, you don't wish. Look, you want to have Rob Schreiner issue right now? You just want the money. Oh, you just want the money. No, no, you got to take the whole package, man. You got to take the whole package. So don't lie to yourself. You just want the money. Uh-uh. You got to take the issues and the problem come with the money too. And I wouldn't say more problem, but different issues, different problems. Who's in the chat, guys? Who's in the chat? Give me a like. Give me a like up the video. Give me a like, guys. Like up the video. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. You know what we're speaking about. We're speaking about the Rob Schreiner and Nick Schreiner murder case. Nick murdered his parents. You know, we know that he was caught up in drugs abuse years and years. We don't know if that became a part of it or playing it. We don't know. But all I know is that the man took his parents out because he didn't like the situation. Obviously, he didn't like what went down. What else? He didn't like it. He didn't like it one bit. So he decided to say, you know what? I'm going to take them out. Problem going to be solved. Wow. The devil is a liar, man. The devil is a liar, people. He lie. He come to steal and lie. And the ultimate price he want you to pay is to take your soul, to take your body. He want to take you out. He want to take you out. So you don't have no history. You know what I mean? Want to erase you. He come to steal, to kill. First he come to steal, then he destroy you, and he kill you. In some of the cases, he will kill you. Like Diddy. See, like P. Diddy? P. Diddy is being destroyed. See, this entity, he's working in three different dimensions. Just like how the Most High work in dimensions. He's working in three different dimensions. You have to be in the physical realm and spiritual realm. You have to be in that dimension. You have to be there. That's how we operate. But he need your body. That's is people don't understand what the spirit crave is a body. They want a body. They want a body because we are alive. We could feel. We have feelings, emotions. They want that back, but they cannot get back to that status of life. Because remember, these are the fallen ones that disobey God and think they want to run things down here and came down here. Now look, the Most High put them on the subduance. And hear this now. You hear what the Most High said he came to do? He came to expose the work of the enemy. Who did that? Which prophet done that? Muhammad? No. Buddha? No. Krishna? No. Charles Smith? No. Mark Henry? No. All of these people are Constantine? No. Everybody else outside Christ give you good options and opinions. Not true. It's honest. This guy had TDS. What is that? Explain to me. School me now. Inform me what TDS is. Maybe something I know, but just tell me. And welcome to the live. Make sure you press the like button and share the video, guys. 501 big guy. Explain. Guys, we have like 8. Yo, we people, come on, man. Why I gotta beg people for likes, guys? Come on, man. What's the story here, guys? We have 8 people in the chat and we have 4 likes. Can we get some likes? Can we get 5 likes, 6 likes, 7 likes, 8 likes? Come on, man. Trump. Oh my God. See, why you gotta put Trump in this conversation? What Trump have to do with this? I don't understand. People just crave entertainment and negative energy, man. Why must you put Trump in? I didn't mention Trump name. Why are you putting this man name in this? See, you are the issue. You are part of the problem. You know what the part of the problem is? Your guys are obsessed with the president of the United States because he have no other president done what he had, what he's doing. So everybody's like, oh my God, blah blah blah. He's not doing nothing that the Constitution don't allow a president to do. Just a lot of presidents overlook a lot of things, but he's just looking into it. So wait a minute here. There's certain things that the country needs to get back to, and that's what he's doing. You don't like it? You don't like it, but those rules was there, but it was not enforced. Begging likes? No, I'm not begging. I'm not begging. I'm just saying I don't want to come on here and beg for likes. I'm just asking people if you don't press the like video and share the video will not go in the algorithm. That's not begging. I'm just telling you. So sometimes I've done it. I go on someone platform and the person conversation is good. I get into the video. I'm like, man, wow. I've been there for like a minute or two. Like, wow, I'm really enjoying this video. And next you know, I swipe off and I didn't like the video. If you're on someone podcast or someone page for 30 seconds, come on, man. If you don't, if 5 seconds you don't like your stroll, but you on for 30 seconds or more, almost a minute, and you don't press a like button, that's not cool. You know what I mean? I'm not begging. I'm just keeping it real. Hype, keeping it real. I'm not begging. I'm just keeping it real and speaking of. See, when you come to this platform, I will speak about things that people say, oh, bite your tongue. No, why you bite your tongue on the truth? You think I'm going to waste my time to come here and waste anyone's time? That's why the 1,966 people that following your chat, almost 2,000 subscribers, I'm grateful because those people understand the flow of this podcast and this platform, and they know. So they decide, so, you know what, I like what this guy's doing. I like the vibes. And if you check my profile out, and I always tell people before you subscribe, check out my profile. It's a very good profile. I'm not bragging, but I speak about a whole lot of different things, with stuff that people don't want to speak about. Things that people, it's irrelevant. No, it's not. And I love MMA, and I also have another MMA platform called YARDCHAT MMA. We have 29 subscribers over there. And that chat, that platform is doing good. I mean, and doing YouTube is time consuming because I'm doing 2 channels. You know what I mean? So I'm not begging it, asking people. I'm just telling people, right? Rob Brown at trash, Rush, go online that after he died. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, man, that was a good fight, man. That was a good fight. I didn't watch it, but I'm gonna, what I mean, it was a good fight MMA a week ago, week and a half ago. Yeah. I'm waiting for that fight come up in January, man. I want to see Amanda Muniz against Harris, but I don't think Amanda Muniz is gonna cut it, man. I know she's good in the boxing. Her hands is real good, but you don't understand, man. When you walk away from MMA and leave it and think that you left on top of the world, but you forgetting that these new breed of MMA fighters, man, they are killers, man. They are mixed martial artists. They all balanced. They're not just good in one. Like like boxing. No, they good in boxing, they good in wrestling, jiu-jitsu, takedown, deep, all of that. They all around. So, and Kayla Harris is a monster. She's a strong and a big girl. Mhm. Mm. Yeah, guys, thank you for coming on live, man. Appreciate everyone coming in, man. Yeah, it's a sad story, man. It's a sad story. No one deserved, it's sad, man. Rob, born 1949, died 2 days ago. It's not cool. Toporia, um, he's good, but see, the thing is, I don't think he's going to be the same after that, man. When you sincere when you sustain an injury like that, which or whatever it is, family issue, whatever it is, man, you're not going to be the same no more. Let me tell you something. When you in the mix of something and it's going good, and you don't keep it. Why? Oh God! See, you get me started. That's why John Jones considered the greatest and the GOAT. Because guess what? When John Jones was in his prime, in his early 20s, mid 20s, 30s, you know, early early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, early 30s, slow down, But in his 20s, he was fighting, man. He didn't move away from the sport to lose that momentum. So that's what it is. You're gonna lose. That's the thing with a lot of MMA fighters now. When you lose, that means you're lacking something. All of these older MMA fighters, when you lose right now, that means you're lacking. You're not up to that type of level with these new MMA fighters coming out. That's how Kamaru Usman's coming out fight. Man, that's gonna be very dangerous for him, man. It's dangerous. Also for Justin Gagey, for Patty Pimblin. Dangerous fights. Cause they fighting upcoming new breed of MMA mixed martial fighters, man. They are another level. Young, they just do crazy things. They at the next level. They just, that's what's gonna happen, man. Yeah, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Listen, man. So you like MMA? So go over there, and subscribe to my other platform, man. I need about 30 more subscribers so I can go live and speak MMA. I would love to go live and talk MMA on that platform. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Just like I'm doing now, just go and just talk about certain things. I can't wait to do that when I go live. So please go over there. It's called Yard Chat MMA. Aaron Gary, yeah, against Islam. Yeah, that should be a good one. Yeah, that's a new wave, man. It's these fighters, man. They Aaron Gary is good, man. He's good. A lot of people talk crap, but he's backing up in the octagon. See, that's what it is. A lot of people talk, no, talk all that crap, but when you go to octagon, it's a different ball game. And if your mouth can't back up what, you're going to get choked out, you're going to get knocked out or submitted, whatever. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, see, I put up my yard chat logo. So what I mean. Sometimes when I do a live, man, and depends how what all the people who's on. If people want to, I go with the flow, man. Now you want to talk about MMA and stuff like that. So now, see, so when I download this video on my podcast, so I got to cut it. I download it in my editing, then I cut it. Then whenever I start talking about MMA, that be a video clip that I could use for my yard chat MMA on my other platforms. So that's how it worked, man. So, but I'm looking forward for John Jones. You know what I mean? Tomasmo. Listen, Tomasmo not the real champion. Who did he beat? The belt was given to him. Who did he beat? Listen, when he went against Shogun, that should have been for the belt. So now, so he need to give up the belt. He need to give up the belt. He need to give up the belt and move on. Oh yeah. See, so all right. talking MMA with this picture. So what you want me to put a picture there? So you want me to put a picture there so you feel better, right? I don't have no MMA picture right now because I wasn't going to speak about no MMA. And I had an MMA picture there, but nope, it's not there. How about this one? You like this one? You like this one? I don't have an MMA picture, man. What you want me to do? Come in here trying to insult me, man? How dare you? Yeah, you have to fight. You have to give up the belt if you want. You know what I mean? Man. Listen, man. Get out of here, Tex. Listen, man. All right. You know what? All right. See, you acting dumb. So I put you in a 1 minute timeout. I will never block you or whatever, but I put you in timeout, a minute timeout, because I keep telling you, don't be disrespectful, don't be rude. You know what I mean? I have kids watch this platform, but you coming in here with your nonsense propaganda. I don't know what you're trying to start. I don't know what trigger you coming over here, but this is not the platform for you. So don't come over here, don't bring your people, don't bring your flock. I don't want those type of vibes over here. So please keep it moving. I don't want to be disrespectful and rude, but sometimes I gotta put my foot down. And if you continue to do that, I will block you. And you'll be the first person your chat block. Text manager, whatever your name is. Okay? Yeah, he suck about the eye poke, but man, listen, man. Thomas was like a big baby. He didn't prove nothing to me. To me, right now, he's proved that he's very he's not durable. He's not durable. I'm not saying that, the eye poke should have been like overlooked. But I'm just saying you don't go over there as a fighter and talk about you can't see. No, you let the doctor determine that. You let the doctor determine the how. If you can't see, the first thing the doctor, how many fingers I have? The doctor gonna put up two fingers. I see three. What? On the side, how many fingers? Doctor, how many fingers I have up? If you can't tell the doctor how many fingers, doctor put up 5 fingers. If you can't tell how many fingers doctor put up, then you go doctor gonna say, well, doctor said, listen, he cannot fight. Let the doctor waive it off. But for you to take it in your hands, oh, you can't see, I can't see, I can't see. You ready to call the fight. You ready so you can't see. So in the referee eye, oh man, this guy can't see. After the fight, he can't see, then the fight is over. That's what the referee did. He can't see. The doctor didn't call it, he called it. That's why Dana White said there's rules. There's rules. And that's the thing that John Jones is trying to speak about Tom Aspinall. He don't understand the game of MMA. He think it's a business. It's a business. Also, you have to know what you're doing when you're doing this business. And his father make it worse, talking crap. The hand that's feeding you, you're talking crap on national, on TV, online. Everybody heard it. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall going boxing. He could never survive. He gonna be he no he number one. His defense sucks. His head's up in the air. Easy knockout. Easy knockout. Easy knockout for John. Two fake kicks is over. John gonna come in the fight. There's three kicks he's coming with. The oblique kicks would mean, when okay, oblique kick, body kicks, and head kicks, and the kick that he gave to Steve Miocic, right? The back kick. That's a very dangerous kick. I don't think Tom Aspinall would get the back kick, but I think he would get the head kick. I think the head kick be obvious. Check out Tom Aspinall how we stand, guys. I'm a very, 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 I'm a very observative person. I watch Tom Aspinall. Look at his fighting style and look at John. Look at the footwork. Look at the kick. I could see John easily get a head kick. I could see John getting a side head kick, same kick like DC, but this one be more devastating because Tom Aspinall actually gonna walk into the kick and John gonna come. So you having two forces. Boom. Tom Aspinall is 260 pounds. John Jones probably gonna come in if they do fight. Remember, 240, 248. John Jones not gonna be over 250 because he said nope. He wants speed and power. John Jones is very powerful. People don't know that. DC can contest to that. He said John Jones is very strong. So when he kick you, it's gonna hurt. And John Jones is the type of fighter he don't rush. Take his time. But when it's time to kill, he will devastate you. And I think he would it would have been a head kick for Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall keep his left hand down and right hand up. John Jones kicks are very fast, man. Um, Tom Aspinall have a habit when he comes in, he duck his left and just come in with his head wide open and the right coming over his head. Check it out. His left is wide open. So who gonna hit first? A kick or a punch? People, John Jones is very tall. I think John Jones might be same height as Tom Aspinall, probably a little bit inch bigger, taller. John Jones is a very deceiving guy. Some people say John Jones like 6'7", 6'5". Some people say John Jones like 6'4". John Jones is up to Francis. Francis like 6'5". John Jones' brother was like 6'6", 6'7", and John Jones was the shortest. And when John Jones starts on stand next to Arthur or one of his brothers, it's like an inch. So John Jones about 6'5". 6'4" and a half, 6'5", around there, but very close to 6'5". Hand, his reach is one of the longest reach in the UFC. The longest reach, even longer than Francis Ngannou. Wow. His leg is long. So if Tom Aspinall is coming in with his head down, with his left hand down, head up, and his whole left side is open because he want to catch you with that right. John Jones gonna come with that right kick because it's going to catch Tom Aspinall wide open on the right, on the left, on his left side. John Jones got to come with a right kick, and that right kick in back of his head, his hand is down, guys. I don't think Tom Aspinall will see that kick coming in time to block it to raise his left, and if he have to raise the left, it's going to be kind of too late because he's coming with his power and to stop to raise, and John is coming in hitting with that right kick to the back of the neck, the head, the ears, and the neck is over. He's gonna drop, and once he drop, those deadly, deadly elbows. We all know about those elbows. They are not nice. They are not nice elbows. They come with very bad intent. Either way you look at it, when they hit you, you will know. Ask Rashad. Rashad Evans went on his on a platform and said, "Man, He said, when John Jones hit me with that elbow, he said, what in the world was that? He said, I didn't know where it came from. I don't know what happened. All I know is like I would just he said he was just he was, oh man, he was just hurt bad. He said he don't know what happened. He said from that, he could not recover. From that, it was just dangerous. So I don't believe Thomas More will have any type of really threat to John right now. I just think John would just use his kicks. I think his kicks would do. I think John would catch Tom Osborne with a kick, and it's over. Same thing with Alex Perez's kick. John Jones is his kick is like hands. You know what I mean? Come on, people. That's what separates John Jones. John Jones stayed when he was hot and made a statement. So when you hot and leave the game change. You're not there when the game change to adapt. During the game is changing, and to come back. I'm not saying it can't be done. Tutoria, he's a very good fighter, but I'm not saying. I'm just saying, coming back from an injury, whatever it is, it's not very Tom too fast. Nah, 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 nah. Come on, man. You didn't watch Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gahn? Come on, you didn't see that fight? Tom Aspinall was getting piecing up. Come on, man. Whose nose was bloody? Yeah. No, listen. For your nose to get bloody, you're getting some jabs, and his neck was. Listen, the plan for Cyril Gahn was to take out Tom Aspinall in the second round. That was the plan, and I believe he would have took out Tom Aspinall in the second round. I believe he would. I just think Cyril Gahn have a lot of weapons and very match well with Tom Aspinall. We talking about body wise, we talking about speed wise, we talking about height wise, we talking about maybe not punching wise, but when Cyril Gahn hits you, you're gonna know. He might not knock you out, but you will know you have been hit, and you're gonna have to acknowledge that. And I just think that Tom Aspinall came up kind of short with Cyril Gahn. He didn't prove anything to me. He just proved that if he can't get his way, but he wasn't getting his way because Cyril Gahn was taking the octagon away from him. Cyril Gahn was putting the pressure on him. And how you fight a knockout fighter, you put the pressure on him so he could back up. And Cyril Gahn was doing a very good job. And I believe Cyril Gahn would have took him out in the second round. I believe so. I believe Cyril Gahn is that good. I just believe John Jones is a very smart fighter. He knew Cyril Gahn had his weak point. See how John Jones adapt? Do we see how John Jones adapt? I'm not going there to go box with you. I know this man is a good boxer. He was a kickboxer. He's good with his hand. He's good. But guess what? I have something that I know he's weak with. And okay, we're going to test it out. All right, I'm going to do a little fake. Come in there. I'm going to grab you. If I grab you, I have a lot of reach. I don't have to come in close to you. I could just from a distance. And if I grab you and both my arms could lock, you are in trouble. And that's what happened to Cyril Gahn. Cyril Gahn allowed John Jones to bully him and come close to him and lock his hand and take him down. And John Jones didn't even do the ground and pound. John Jones locked his hand under his chin, his left arm, and crank it with his right. And that was that. That's wisdom. See, John Jones is the type of fighter like this. Okay, I'm not going to come on the octagon like Justin Gagey and Max Holloway. Look at them. Look at them. Look how they're speaking. Look at them. By the time they reach 40, they're going to have issues. You think it's cool going there and getting beat up? See, people don't understand John Jones. I want to go in there. I want to dish it out. Yeah, I'm going to take it. But, bro, I'm not going to take it because I'm going to dish out more. And John Jones, that's why John Jones could last long because he never took a lot of punishment. The hardest fight he won about Reyes and Gustafson. The first fight, but the second fight, look what happened. You laid to rest. You laid it to rest. No questions. And Tomasmo never clean out the heavyweight. Never fight Derek Lewis, the Black Beast. Oh, but Derek Lewis not no tough fight. No, clean out. That's what John Jones did. Clean it out. Next, clean it out. Don't go by ranking. I won from 1 to 13 or 11, whoever it is. I'm just going to take them out and start again from the top, from the bottom. Start from the top, work with and keep the work. He never fought Derek Blue. So when I said, so John Jones probably told Dana White, listen, man, this man never fight Derek Lewis. This man never fought Cyril Gahn. He need to fight Cyril Gahn. That belt was supposed to be for the championship, matter of fact. They're supposed to fight for that belt. Wasn't Tom also never got the belt. The belt was given to you. So do you think Dana White respect that? Hell no. Tom Aspinall wastes a year and a half running behind John Jones. Following his father directive, stay out, lost a year and a half of his career, and now you're out. Now you're going to lose another year or two. You know, they're going to say he's going to be one of the biggest disappointment in UFC. Biggest disappointment. The next big thing. Prove me you're the next big thing. Prove me you're the next big thing. You see, John have a lot of pull in UFC. People don't believe it or not. John is in training, and I wouldn't be surprised if John is on a card, the White House. People talking about Alex Pereira running from Cosmic Shemaya. That's a lie. Please stop it. These commentators, don't you know the Chels and all these big time commentators all feed off each other propaganda? They just regurgitate the same crap. They never have their own personal view. They Chel said this, that, that, area one, blah, blah, blah. They never have their own point of view. Michael Biss, they're all the same thing. They regurgitate the same rubbish. That's why, when things happen in UFC and prove them wrong, they look stupid. They look dumb. They look real dumb. See, they could all talk about John Jones, but they know John Jones is the man. Michael Bisbee, he just despised John Jones so much that how could this man not training and so the man gift come from God, and when you have a gift come from God, you have haters. Let me tell you something. There's three fighters in the UFC that I know that if I'm in a dark alley and we see 10 guys coming down, and I'm with these three UFC fighters, and they're gonna say, Wesley, listen, just sit in the back, man. We got this. Number one, John Jones, of course, because he's a GOAT. Francis and Alex Pereira. People, those three fighters, I believe, if you shut those three fighters in a room with 10 men, trust me, guys, they're gonna win. They're gonna win. Anyone agree with that in the chat, guys? Robbie Lawyer, man, love, yeah. Robbie Lawyer, but he got played out. Robbie Lawyer also with McDonald, there was good people back then. Nick Diaz, there was good back then. And listen, do you agree? Do you agree? If you have Alex Pereira, Francis Ngannou, and you have John Jones versus three men in a gym, in a room, just in a room, who you think gonna walk out, guys? Who you think? Listen. I'm going to give you my opinion. Rampage, another killer. I believe the first guy Alex Pereira hit, knockout. The first guy definitely Ugana hit, knockout. So those two guys eliminated already. Left 8. And I don't even think John Jones probably touched one else. John Jones probably kicked someone and he's out. So I believe those 3 fighters, the first person they touched is knockout, left 7. I don't think it's going to end good for those 7 guys. I think people are going to get hand broken, nose fractured, eye, balls, technical, injured people. It's going to be a mess. Because don't forget, you have an MMA fighter that know how elbows, forearms, knees, punches, kickers, um, just different moves, breaking your hands. People, they're going to do damage. They're going to do damage. So I know I'll be safe in the alley with those 3 guys. It's going to. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I have confidence in those 3 guys that those 3 guys will walk through those 10 guys. Going to be. I'm not saying it's going to be 1, 2, 3, but I don't think it's going to be a major problem. I don't think because I think everybody they touch they're going to be falling. They're going to knock them out. They're gonna be knocked out. They're gonna be knocked out, guys, because they you don't understand when you were in a rage, especially people MMA fighters like that in a rage and they know they have to fight people, they're gonna go crazy. They're just gonna go crazy because their natural instinct muscle gonna take over. They're not gonna think it. They just I'm gonna they're just gonna take over. Forearm. It's just gonna be devastating. So I don't see where anyone could survive. Maybe Kane too. Yeah, Kane was rugged. Yeah, John. Yeah, and DC such a hater. He's going around talking about, oh, I could have beat John Jones a heavyweight. No, you could not. It would have been worse for you. Do you know in that Steve Miocic fight? Check this out. I was watching that fight, right? Oh my God! I'm like, John Jones punched harder of heavyweight. Don't let them fool you, people. Do you remember that fight when Steve Miocic was coming in? And John Jones just rocked him with that hard right. Was it a right or left? Yeah, hard right. Steve Miller just walked back and said, oh, and cover his head. Man, that and John Jones was like, nah, I'm not gonna go in because Steve Miocic, he's the type of guy when he's hurt, he's very dangerous because he proved that in the Francis Uganda fight. Remember in the second rematch when Francis rocked him and he got back up and he was, boom, boom, boom. Then the fight, then remember when he dropped him one to give him a 1-2, dropped him. Steve Miota came back up. Then Francis caught him with a nice left, rocked him with that left. Then I think Miota ate it, but he came back with a hard right. He rocked Francis, and Francis, you could tell it in his shoulder, guys. This is you know how strong Francis' body is. You could tell he absorbed it. It's like it just went in his body, and he came and convert what Steve Miota hit him with, and converted took that power and converted his power and came back with that left from hell. Because this is what happened. When Simiotic rocked Francis, he rocked him back, right? His weight kind of went back. And when he was coming back forward, no, people, he stepped, his footwork was perfect. He stepped with the left. Then he stepped with the left foot, make sure he got his balance. And meanwhile he did it so fast. And meanwhile he's doing that, guys, he came with that left. And Steve Miocic was coming back with that right, but that left cost people that left. That was a left from hell, guys. I thought, oh my God, when I look at Steve Miocic, his leg bent back, guys, I was like, oh my God, I never seen anything like this. Francis looked over too, and like when you go back, Francis kind of. I'm not sure if he was kind of worried, but he looked back and said, "Oh my God!" Because when he got up, he looked back because he came down with a hammer fist, guys. Oh my God! He came with a hammer fist from hell. And Francis is a big guy. Francis is a huge guy, guys. If he's not training, Francis at least walking around at least 280. That's a big guy. So that's why I don't understand why Dana White told me Francis grabbed him. I also did a video on my podcast about that guy. You go watch it. It's called on my platform, Yard Chat MMA. Please go subscribe. Thank you for joining, guys. I'm about to log off. I've been on for my hour and change. And I'm about to log off. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the platform. I appreciate guys. I appreciate everyone that come on this platform, guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. You know what I mean? Let me show myself because I don't want people to say, "Oh, who's talking here?" You know what I mean? And I appreciate everyone that logging on, watching the platform. You know what I mean? Thank you, man. I mean, I might not, a lot of people might not agree, but let's guess what? It is what it is, and it's facts and it's truth. Thanks for joining me this morning, guys. Make sure you press like, share, and look for content. Make sure you go over to Yard Chat podcast over there. I'm streaming from Yard Chat Pack, but go watch Yard Chat MMA. That's my MMA platform with all different. But half of this video I'm going to split. One for the regular channel, Yard Chat podcast, and the other split I did the MMA, so I would split that and put it on, the podcast where people could also view it on a regular video. So thank you guys. Enough love. All right.